What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. It's a Wednesday, which means it's a fundamental Wednesday, and we're going to cover DocuSign today. But before that, I want to say congratulations for everyone who has been holding Boeing. A brief moment of elation and trust in a stock that was beaten down for a year has finally paid off, right? If you have been following the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream for the longest time, like a broken tape recorder, we have been saying, you know, this is a great stock to own. This is a great stock to own. This is a great stock to own. This is a great stock to own, guys. And today, we got the Kawabanga, right? The Kawabanga, and a bunch of different things happened today, right? I see definitely a lot of activity here, possibly kind of a melt up, to be honest, on major indices. But I'm speaking too soon because I think that things are overpriced, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit in a second. I think that this melt up, it's not exactly a very good timing. That's what I'm gonna say. So let's get through this morning live stream. Welcome into the EGA tribe. For people who are here for the first time, nice to see you all here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. This is where we do daily pre-market breakdowns of the market, Monday through Friday. It's a purely educational live stream. We don't concentrate on giving out signals here. We concentrate on teaching you how to fish. We concentrate on teaching you to build your own signals, okay, at the Everyday Growth Advisors. That is our focus here. Now, of course, this week we didn't have any webinars because I'm still busy with midterms. I'm down with one midterm, and surprisingly, I did well on that one. And I have another one coming up on Friday, so I'm going to be studying for that one over the next 2 days. Lots of stuff happening at the same time. You know, juggling masters and then being an entrepreneur is quite something. Just having that kind of a schedule and then trying to keep up with everything else it's really quite a challenge. But you know what? I really enjoy struggling. It's one of my favorite things to do. I think that when you're uncomfortable, that's when you really grow. And so I don't like being comfortable. I feel like being uncomfortable is where I prosper the most. And so I like being in these situations, to be honest. And you know, I think that there's a lot of learning curves. You know, it's just like Ray Dalio's principles. You know, I don't know if you guys know about Ray Dalio's principles, but you know, every time you fail, you kind of bounce back, and that's what life is about, right? It's about failing and bouncing back, right? You go up, and then you fail, and then you learn, and then boom, right? You bounce back. That's the principle, right? And so I really enjoy that, and I'm happy that you guys are part of the journey. To be honest, I really appreciate you guys taking our time being here, supporting the stream, smashing the like button, because that's how the EGA tribe will grow. You know, if you guys can all take a second out of your day and hit the like button every day, that would help this stream to basically grow. And so I want to thank each and every one of you guys who come in here and constantly who do that, because it truly means a lot to me. So a couple of things happened over the past few days, right? We had vaccine news, Pfizer, and then a bunch of others. What was the other one? Moderna, right? Saying, oh, now, COVID vaccine's good and da-da-da, right? And then the stock futures are now pretty much pricing in a reopening of the economy, okay? So Boeing, Pfizer, lows, this is what you want to watch today, right? Lots of money going into there. You can get a piece of pie, sure, why not, right? But I'd say be careful, okay? Now, excuse me. Let's actually go have a look at the Treasury yield curve, because I've been keeping track of this for a while. Okay, the yield curve is not too bad. We're okay. We're within the acceptable limits here, so nothing to really talk about there. I've been talking about hedges for a brief minute here, talking about that in the technical update in a bit. So we'll get to that in a second. But let's do this news breakdown real quick and see what the news is saying, right? A lot of positive, bullish news is coming out, a lot. And we know Also, the Boeing 737 MAX has been cleared to fly, with the FAA lifting its long-term U.S. grounding. So, our analysis on Boeing for the longest time, together with our long-term price, intrinsic valuation, and a bunch of different things, are all starting to shine through here. I think we had a $230 intrinsic valuation for Boeing, and that paid if you would have hit it, right? We also have the stream running picks. If you guys want to refer to that, this is the stream running picks. I haven't updated anything, but on Monday we did a live trading session, and I want to invite all of you guys today to perhaps, if we can find the right momentum today, we might do a short live trading session on this stream. So don't leave after the market opens, because chances are I'm going to continue on for another hour or so today to give you guys an insight on what I look at when the market's opening. Okay. Experiencing a blurry screen. Interesting. I wonder why. Does anybody else have a blurry screen? Because my streaming software seems to be okay on my end. It might be the connection. I'm not sure. I'm not. Okay. So some people are clear, some people are not. It might be your internet. I'm not sure. It's also YouTube. Sometimes they mess up, to be honest. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Boeing pretty much, looking good here for obviously this resistance to be met. This specific point over here, right? 230 obviously will be the level to watch again. And we want to make sure that we are not too overly exuberant. Okay. And then active management is paying off for S&P index keepers. That's what the market is saying. Morgan Stanley is bullish on Tesla for the first time. Jeez, what is this world coming to? And in other news, Bitcoin is at $18,000. This is funny because we actually, on the stream, if I would have followed my own freaking investment strategy or investment thesis with Bitcoin upon this breakout here, we called out the Bitcoin rally like somewhere here at 15,000, and it's rallied ever since. I didn't take this because I don't trade cryptocurrencies, but you can see we're getting overly exuberant now, right? So definitely don't be buying here. Definitely wait for a pullback if you intend to get into this, but I think that we may be going for that 20,000 test again. Looks like a repeat of the last time where we go parabolic. It's pretty much the same chart if you think about it, right? Same chart. Might even go higher this time. There's a chance. People starting to really demand these, and I think that it's definitely not the right moment to get in here, so be careful here. This one was interesting. Apple to cut store fees in half for for these developers that are making less than $1 million. I want to say less than $1 million. They're now charging them 15% instead of 30%, so they're cutting it to half, which I think is actually not a bad idea. It's going to incentivize smaller developers to get into the ecosystem, which is good. Essentially not pricing them out. Dalio says, don't own bonds, don't own cash. So money markets are completely terrible to own right now. If anything, at this point, you want to own, some risk assets. Okay, that's what I see here. I'm going to talk about this in a second. What I'm looking at to rotate into right now for the end of the year to the next year rally. Okay. There are a couple things I'm looking at, but I'm only going to take them on dips. All right, so we'll go through them, and then you guys can get a good idea on where I'm at with these thought processes. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you're here. That really helps me out. If you can take a second of your day, click the thumbs up and the like. That really, really will help me to get this stream to reach people. Okay, so we'll be updating the stream picks over here today. If you want to get access to this, all you have to do is go to my Twitter. It's the pinned post right on the top. If you click on my Twitter, EGA Learn, it's right here. It's the pinned one. You can click on this, and it will bring you straight to the sheet, which is where all our running picks are going to be. We haven't got entries on many of these. We got an entry on DIA hedges. We wanted to take hedges, but then it kept running higher. And so I haven't opened these hedges officially yet, but I do intend to actually do it sometime today or tomorrow. Okay, so investors' bad economic recovery won't spark jump in inflation. That's actually a bad thing. It sounds like good news, but it's actually bad news. Okay. News is bullish. Market might go bearish. Okay. That's what I see today. But we can also be in a weird situation where we melt up. All right. So it's kind of a chop week, and I feel like the chop's going to continue. We're going to continue to have volatility, and so actually what I really find attractive here is VIX. Buying some really out the money calls like 32, 33, 36, 30, 40 even, right? Something like that. No, maybe 38, something like that. 36, 38, or even 28 if you have the money. Just check the IVs before you buy them. These should be relatively cheap right now. Buy them for like a month or two out and hold them as hedges, potential hedges. People who attended this live stream a little later today, just so you know, if you are interested in staying on for an additional hour after the stream is over, there's more than likely a chance that I will be setting up here about 5 to 10 minutes before we end for a live trading session that I'm going to do with you guys today. Just to show you guys my thought process when I'm going through the markets when they open, what I'm looking at for the first 30 minutes, and then if we have potential trades, we can take them together. And I want to show you what me and my mentees do on the live trading sessions together, so that you have a chance, even if you don't want to sign up for the mentorship course, you have a chance of being a part of the family and seeing what we do as part of the Everyday Growth Advisors team. So that is going to be something to watch. So make sure that you stay all the way today. I think some of you left a little early the last couple of times and you missed out on a bunch of stuff. Okay, pre-market movers here. Carnival Corp down 4%. CCL and Norwegian Cruise Lines. Travel stocks getting hit. NEO down after a massive rally, which will correct downward for sure at some point. Energy company, Valco up. Don't know what that one is, but looks interesting. 30%. Building permits, a little worse than expected. That's not that bad. Housing starts. Okay, so today we have Nvidia reporting earnings. I think Nvidia will beat earnings. That's what I feel. But then it's always a 50-50 flip. L Brands, Trip.com. These should be interesting. Okay. And then we have Capri Holdings, Ralph Lauren. Target has been ripping. Phillips 66. Palo Alto Net. I think Phillips 56 is rallying on a secret disclosure by Trump. Not Trump, sorry. What am I saying? A secret disclosure by Berkshire Hathaway. And the last time that Berkshire Hathaway had a confidential disclosure, which they didn't release to the public, they bought a whole bunch of Phillips 66 stock. So the last time that happened, that was something to look at. Boston Scientific, Lowe's. Okay, the rest of these getting pummeled today. Oil stock, Oxy up 2%. And I'm going to talk about this in a second. So we're going to go through DocuSign's intrinsic valuation in a second here. And pre-market pretty much looking very flat here today, right? Only Pfizer, GE, Boeing, TJX, Target up. The rest, everything is flat, right? So we're looking at a pretty flat day today, to be honest. Let's see here. Okay. Great. So let's do the SPY technical update here. So if you look at NASDAQ, we're still rejecting these trend lines that I've drawn a while back, okay? From what I'm seeing here, we're still rejecting these lines. And, we're going to continue to reject these lines downward. There's a chance. Retracement level still here at the 50 fib level, at this 200 moving average or a little below it. we expect the Nasdaq to come here in the near term, maybe in a month from now, or earlier, whichever time it may seek to do a downward movement. Nasdaq is still bearish on a long-term trend here. You can see that we're making, except for this one exuberant peak, we're still actually in a long-term bearish trend, right? It's a bearish trend. Now, whether we, reverse this trend and go break up above this, that's a different thing. But that will only happen if we have, very exuberant news, something that comes up that the market can't deny. The S&P 500, on the other hand, broke above those highs. Okay, it broke out of that a while back, right? This was the downtrend, and it broke above it already. So the S&P 500 is more upbeat and bullish, but I see this rally as a bit too exuberant, and I think that hedging up here is a smart thing to do. In case of a short-term correction downward, to take out a 50 or a 38.2 fib retracement here is a smart thing to do. Even a 61.8 would make sense here. If you want to see what this looks like on TradingView, we could do that so that you guys can get a better sense here. So this is the 4-hour chart. We've been in an uptrend here, and if you were to talk about where this is going to retrace, we're talking about this swing high to this swing low here. And so your key levels of retracement are actually going to be these levels right here. The 61.8 will be the first one, and then followed by the other two. So this is your official levels of retracement in this box over here. And you can see we might see a short-term correction here. Very high chance that we can come down, all the way to this level where we have our demand zone. Okay. Price action wise, it makes sense. We're kind of getting rejected here multiple times. And so I think coming down here first, testing this, and then coming down further, 61.8, and then 50 retracement here, is a probable action for the S&P 500 this coming few weeks. Of course, this has to happen by the end of November and the first to second week of December, okay? And then I expect us to have a minor retracement and then a end of the year rally. That's what usually happens, okay? So we're looking at a kind of a wave pattern that's going to make consecutive highs here, not lows. We're not talking about a crash. No, we're talking about uptrend intact, but we need a wave down. You see, we have the wave up, the wave down, the wave up. We need a wave down here into this region, and then another wave up for the end of the year, okay? We don't want the market to move up so quickly, and it's impossible for the market to move up so quickly. Okay, so this wave down will be coming. I say hedge your positions as much as you can and be cautious. Taking insurance pays for itself more than likely, okay? That's on the SPY, right? On QQQ, it's a different thing altogether. On QQQ, we haven't broken out at that high, right? On QQQ, we're actually still pretty bearish, right? We're still bearish. So on QQQ, I expect a retracement for sure. Right? That's your swing high. This is your swing low. Right there. And your pivot points here are going to be your 61.8 to this region here, even here, right? So once again, looking at this here, this would be the immediate retracement levels. $61.8, of course, will be the first level to be taken out. So even on NASDAQ. Now the thing about it is I don't like the risk to reward ratio on NASDAQ versus SPY. Remember, previously, I was taking lots of hedges on QQQ. Why? Because the risk to reward ratio here was astronomical. Remember, when we played this hedge, it was dope, right? Many of you remember this. We played this hedge all the way down to somewhere here, right? And then we exited our hedges here, right? If you remember this clearly. And then we rode this wave up here, and now, we have an opportunity to ride this wave down again. So why not ride that wave down, right? And so whenever you're in this position where you see that the risk to reward ratio here Compare QQQ to SPY here. Look at the difference. You can see a big difference on how much we have been bought up over here versus these two index, right? You can see that. Just look at the distance between the moving averages, right? You can see there's a bigger distance on the S&P 500 distance here to cover, right? So this is the reason why I find it a better thing to hedge against the Dow Jones or a SPY. And so let me show you Dow Jones here. DIA. This one's even better to hedge against, right? This has the most amount of movement, right? It has the most amount of room to move, right? So this is the reason why I'm saying hedge against the Dow Jones instead of hedging against, just QQQ here. Realistically speaking, you'll have better risk rewards there than anything. Okay, so that's the idea that I'm going for here. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. The risk to reward ratio favors the Dow Jones more than SPY and more than QQQ. Does that make sense? Because of the amount of movement that you can get to test the 200 moving average here, right? That's the distance. This is the distance down here, right? Compare this distance to SPY, first of all, right? Look at that. Look at how much of a distance you have to cover. That's this much more distance. And then compare this to DIA, right? Okay, that's a lot more distance. So from that perspective, the S&P 500 has a decent hedging opportunity here, but the Dow Jones Industrial Average has the better risk to reward ratio for a hedge. Okay, and that's all I'm trying to bring the point forward here. Your return will be higher, okay, if a correction happens. All right, cool. So let's see here. So this is this, and then you have the Dow Jones. Okay, the Dow Jones has to move down eventually at some point, right? This can't continue on forever. Yep, it could melt up a couple more times, but then at some point in time, buyers will exhaust, right? You'll have buyers keep pushing this up, and then what will happen? They will start to go sideways a little bit, and then boom, down, right? We take the escalator up, and then we take the elevator down, right? Okay. You can. What do you buy for hedge on Dow Jones? You can go DIA, or you can buy hedges on XLI, industrials. And if you want to also just play a direct hedge, you can go to Google and type biggest holdings in DJI, right? So here you go. So part of the Dow Jones, the top 10 holdings, which make up 52% of the Dow Jones: United Health, Home Depot, Salesforce, Amgen, McDonald's, Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, Visa, Honeywell, 3M. These are the companies that you should look to hedge. Okay. All right. Simple and easy to understand, right? If this makes up 7% of the Dow Jones, it's a very big percentage of the Dow Jones. If the Dow Jones moves down by, a certain amount, DJI moves down a certain amount, then those are going to move down the most with it. That's how you can do an intelligent hedge that way, right? This is the idea here, okay? So that's one way you can look at it. Hedging is a very dynamic strategy. It doesn't mean that you just hedge against one thing, okay? Make sure you also don't be exceeding more than like 10% of your portfolio on hedges, okay? It's literally insurance. What is a hedge? It's insurance. What is a hedge? Hedge is insurance, okay? This is when you're buying insurance. You have long positions, and what you're doing, you're buying a short-term short position to pay you out if something goes wrong. And this insurance only pays you out if it goes wrong, right? So therefore, the question now becomes, and the next question I know you guys are going to ask me is, so what if I take the hedge and then it goes into a loss? Well, that's the point. It's supposed to go into a loss. The neutral position for a hedge is always puts, okay? That's the reason why when you look at open interest for stocks, okay? When you see open interest for stocks using the stock bot here, right? For example, you will always see that for SPY, for example, and I go through this in the mentorship course, to show you why this is so, right? The open interest is usually skewed towards puts, right? Can you see that? There's always a skew towards puts. Why? Because the largest bulk of people who hold indexes, such as DJI, QQQ, SPY, who are they? Who are these people? They're institutions, right? And they own massive long-term positions. They don't care where the market's going. They know the market will go up eventually, right? And so what do? They buy puts in the short term to hedge. That's the reason why these open interests for these contracts are usually skewed towards puts, okay? They're not puts because they're betting against downward movement. These are protections. That's the reason why there's always a skew between puts and calls percentage. There's always a higher amount of puts that are bought and through open interest than the calls, okay? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in a way that, you know, would make sense. So that's what you need to understand, okay? XLI hedge, yep, sure, I would say so. I just shared what ticker is good to hedge Dow against, and hedge you should get a month out, I would say. 1 month. Okay. Great. So, what are we going to talk about here? Okay, so we're done with pretty much the analysis here. I went through that. Okay, so now the next thing I want to discuss is what is my move and what am I looking to do over here now? So I'm gonna go through this with you guys. You know, I was telling somebody about this earlier today, and here's my thinking. Here's my methodology. I'm not gonna get these on this rally here. I'm gonna wait for a dip before getting them. Okay, so on this next market dip, which by the way, I feel like we may get a piece of news saying something like, oh, the virus vaccine wasn't as effective as they touted it to be. Now they are predicting a 90% success rate, something like that. Or the news headline will say something that will cause a jitter in the market, causing a sell-off, okay? That's what I think. The market's just waiting to sell off, right? We're already up here. We need just one fool to start taking profits, and then you know this whole domino is going to start to drop downward, right? You know that, okay? How many times have you seen this kind of a rally, right? And then a fall after. And the bigger the rally, the more steeper the fall, okay? On the hedge, what are the confirmations that we should look for? That you don't look for confirmations, you look for irrational, what's the next word, guys? Irrational exuberance. You look for moments in the market where people are behaving irrationally. Do you think that this rally is rational? Do you think that this rally is rational? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If you think that the rally is rational, then don't hedge. If you think that the rally is irrational and people are getting too greedy or too bullish, then hedge, right? Okay? That's the way I judge. I don't judge by, oh, what are the signals? No, there are no signals. You're looking at the general greed and fear in the market. Okay? All right, so hear me out here. On the next dip that I can possibly get, I'm going to be looking at building positions in two things into next year. Okay? One is going to be XLE, and one is going to be XLF. Now, there are two reasons for this. Number one, I've been waiting for the right moment to get into XLE and XLF, and now seems like the right moment is approaching, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to build on this level here. I'm going to wait for a slight pullback and then enter, okay? So, looking at these here. Now, what is the investment thesis behind this? I don't just buy things blindly. I do my own research, and, you know, I'm sharing with you what I see, okay? The first thing that I see through the order books for the past 1 to 2 weeks, and from what I've been seeing, is a lot of volume flowing into these two sectors: energy and financials. All right. Now these are two sectors that have been lagging this entire year. Why has financials been lagging? Because interest rates have been very low, right? And banks can't make money when there's no interest rates that allow them to make any money. Their margins are squished. But if the economy starts opening back up and the Fed starts warming up to increasing interest rates, then we want to start building positions, okay, in financials over the long term, okay? XLF has recently broken out of a resistance here at 26.75, and I say that this is a good time on when we get a nice little pullback to get into XLF, okay? A nice little pullback to 26.50 or $26, that would be a entry point for me on XLF. So we want to get in here at 20. Yeah, this is the region here, 26.50, 26.50. Current price. We'll see here. Current price is going to be 18. Jeez. Okay. And here we'll have the signal to entry. We're about $1 away from this. So this is going to be a long-term position build up for next year. Sector recovery. Financials based on inflows. Now I see inflows of institutional money coming into these indexes and into these sectors. That is the reason why I'm starting to look at this. Okay, this is not just, oh, I'm just gonna buy this on a whim. No. Okay, I'm looking at it because I'm starting to see institutional flow come in. All right, and when institutional flow comes in, you can see these big spikes in volume, right? That's your institutional flow. Lots of people buying shares, right? All of a sudden. Why? So we see that first wave already, and the second wave. I want to enter on the dip of the second wave, all right? So this is the reason why I want to get these specific things, okay? Now, shares or options. You could do both if you want. I'm probably going to do both, okay? This is for the long-term portfolio. This is like a 1-year hold, you know. And then I know some of you are going to say, but what is the expense ratio? It doesn't matter. I'm only holding it for a year. This is a index. This is a sector that has been deeply sold off, financials, right? And then we want to target this level up here, 30 to 31. So we'll do a target of 31, and then we'll see how that goes. Now, what's the other one? Energy. Okay. And XLE is that one. Also position trade, okay? And we're looking to build a long-term position in energy as well. Energy has been sold off for a very long time, and you can see what has been happening for the past couple of days. I have been once again seeing a lot of institutional flow in terms of money flowing into these indexes. You can see once again, these are the only, like, the main two sectors that I see lots of money coming into, okay? Price for a fund like this to go from, you know, $30 to $36 in a few days means a lot of shares has been bought. I'm sure you guys can make 2 into 2 right now and use a little bit of logic to see what is happening, okay? Once again, I see the break above the resistance. I see the first wave up and a second wave. I'm looking to enter on the second wave bottom, okay? So a pullback here at around 34, 33, 75, this level here, maybe even, right? around, yeah, this level, $34 is where I want to enter this target entry price. Okay. The current price is gonna be here, and this will be here. And here is gonna be energy. Now, what's the target for energy up here? We are actually looking at a pretty big target up here. So we're looking at a first interim target at 47, and then a long-term target at 60. But I don't think we'll reach 60 by next year. There's no way. I think, you know, 45 would be a good target here. And there you have it. Okay. So this is your targets for these two positions, and we're gonna call these position trades. This is a building position. Okay. We're going to build these positions over a short period, like between now and December, okay? All right. So, this is that. All right, awesome. Okay, great. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that? I'm reading the comments here. So, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boeing finally did it. Yep. If you can struggle through the hard times, you'll soar during the good times. Absolutely. Time for hedges. Yep, absolutely. Has anyone experienced Okay, Lima chart sold those January $300 Boeing calls a while ago for a big loss. Damn. Well, sometimes you just got to trust your instinct, man. You know, I appreciate if you guys just smash the like button. That's almost 120 of you guys. By the way, just so you guys know, if you came in late to the stream today, we're planning to do a 1 hour live trading session today together. So I hope that you'll stay, because today we're about to do a live trading session. But if you honestly want to help me out with something, hit the thumbs up button, because that's what helps this EGA tribe grow bigger. And we really want more people to be a part of our tribe here. You know, this is a purely educational stream, and by you clicking the like button, it's going to recommend this stream to other people. I believe that the most number of likes we've got on this stream is 125 or 130. I'm really looking to smash that record, to be honest. But let's see. I don't know. I hope that we can one day. Let's look here. Okay, hedging has been one of the greatest things I learned months ago. Thanks, dude. No problem, Francesco. Of course. Yeah, hedging is important as a skill. You need to know what to do, how to do, how do you, get about hedging. So, as I was talking about it earlier, you can hedge multiple ways, right? You can hedge against the components of the Dow Jones, because that's the one that has the most amount of directional movement down, or you could choose the whole index. Okay, so you pick your poison and go with that. XR hedge, what do you buy for a hedge? Okay, hedge 3 weeks out. So I told you 1 month out for a hedge. If you want, you can even do 2 months if you really like to like that. We have good news. Boeing is back. Vaccines possibly here. Biden elected president, so market is reacting positively. So maybe a little irrational, but not a lot. Well, yeah, but I still see price action wise we are irrational. Remember, when I do these analyses, these are technical breakdowns. This is a big move up for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It needs to come down before we can move another wave up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is not a move that's warranted. I'm just saying in order for us to keep going up, we need to come down first. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Which makes sense, right? We can't keep running like that. So therefore, hedging here makes sense. Okay? T-shares options, so I said that. Yes, exactly. You got to wet the brush. This is the best pre-market brief. Oh, thank you, Sid. Appreciate that. Got to wet the brush. What about XLV? XLV. Well, healthcare. That's another good one. But then again, this is more a bet on, I want to say, presidential election kind of stuff, right? This one's already at an all-time high. I prefer to buy things that are dying instead of things that are rallying. That's the thing about it. Like you have a huge upside on this one, right? This is a huge upside here. And you have a pretty decent upside here, right? So I like playing things like that instead of playing the things that are already at a peak, That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I hope you see what I mean. Talk about dying, Baba. Yeah, that's definitely something that's dying right now. I actually don't even have it on my list because I took it out. Yeah, Baba's rough right now. We had an entry point on Baba. It's approaching soon. 250 is our entry point on Baba. Remember? This is what we said we would actually enter Baba on. This level here. Oops. Right? This is where we want to get entry positions into Baba. This is where the support will be. Right here. You can see a couple of these, strong support levels here. And then it's going to coincide with the 200 moving average here. So this will act as a support for Baba. And I think this is a good time to enter long for Baba. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the DCF valuation for DocuSign. Just so you guys know, this is the ticker of the week. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Remember, smash the like button. I want to really hope that we can get to 100. Do you think we can get to 130 likes today, guys? You think you can take a second out of your day to hit the like button and let us get to 130 likes, which would be the ATH of this stream? Help me get to the all-time high, guys. Come on. Let's get to the all-time high. So, I did a breakdown of DocuSign this entire week, and, this is a company that's growing revenues at a pretty good rate, but I don't know if we'll continue, to grow revenues here at a continued substantial rate. Remember, this business is one of the businesses that, doesn't really, it flourishes during COVID times, and then, beyond COVID times, it's not really that helpful, okay? It's been having lots of issues here at these levels. And, we planted this 1:2 risk-reward ratio here. But, it's looking more and more like it's in a bearish formation. Looking at this 4-hour chart here. By the way, I switched to Heikin Aishi candles. That's the reason why my chart looks like this. If not, it would look like this. I just find it easier for the stream when I'm streaming to use Heikin Aishi. So I hope you guys don't mind it. It basically helps me cover the gaps and whatnot. Makes these candlesticks a little longer. Okay, so I think they honestly look better on the stream like this anyway, because otherwise the screen blurry plus this doesn't call for a nice little setup here. So I want to make it as efficient as possible. So this stock's been going sideways for a long time here, right? Trading between this range, pretty much like so. This has been your, very clear levels of support and resistance up here and down here. And revenues have been growing decently. While looking through the financials, revenues have been growing at 36%, okay, for the past 3 years annualized, all right? About average of 40%, let's say, right? Now, operating income, net income, and diluted EPS, they're all nil. Why? Because this company is operating at a net loss, okay? That's why ROE is down. It's minus 40%. ROIC is down, net margins are down, and return on assets are down. So this company, obviously, because it's just starting off, it's 3 years old, it's making a net loss, okay? And so it's in a cash burn phase. This business is a tech business that, concentrating on growth rather than anything else. And the thing that worries me the most about the stock is the fact that its growth would have really peaked during COVID. And the fact that its growth peaked and the stock rallied, obviously, but what is the actual, long-term growth potential of this company? That's what I want to look at, right? And when I'm looking through this company, the thing that bothers me the most is the fact that this business doesn't have a technological or a economic moat, a strong economic moat that I can say, okay, DocuSign is a leader in this business and they can hold on to the leadership for a long time, okay? They literally do like signing of these things, right? Like, okay, you want to do legal documents, we do it for you. We want to do this, we do it. Like they have. It's all cloud based, right? And they do all these other things as well. But the thing that bothers me the most is that I think if they don't innovate and they don't innovate quickly, I don't see this business making this much of growth continued into the next year. Okay, this is the minor caveat, and I'm putting my bias out in the open in front, because as an analyst, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm telling you what I see as a red flag. My major problem with this company is the economic mode. I don't see it as a business that has a long-term competitive advantage in this field. This is what my issue is. But, just like everything, there's a but, okay? But this company has had impressive growth, okay? It's growing revenues at about 40%, 38% to be exact, year over year, okay? And obviously they have a lot of expenses and a whole bunch of debt, but they're trying their hardest to remain cash flow positive, okay? So free cash flows are actually positive, which is really a great thing, okay? And they do have more assets and liabilities, which is also decent. Now, interest coverage was -6, so I want to go see what was causing this. It turns out that they sold a bunch of they're basically raised money for the time being, because they're in a phase where they're in a cash burn phase. So if you read the 10Q, you'll realize what happened here. Their subscription revenues are up year over year, right? And then costs of those revenues are up as well. Sales and marketing, R&D. I want to really see increased R&D spending here. In my opinion, they should spend a lot of their money on R&D, which they are. And I think I would like to see management continually spend money in R&D, because that's how you can tell if they're gonna start to come up with new technology, right? Usually, if you want to see whether a business is gonna do well in the long run, look at how much this company is spending on R&D in the short run. That's what I would do. Okay. Now, current assets grew as a result of some investments that were sold. So the current investments, you can see that it decreased. You can see that these two numbers flipped, right? So what happened here is, they sold some short-term investments, which were less than a year in maturity, and got some cash out of it so that they could run their business during COVID times. Okay, that's how you interpret these numbers. When you have cash and investments that are current like this, you're looking at the statement of, the balance sheet right here. You can tell from these things that this is what happened. Okay, if you want to confirm this, all you got to do is go to the statement of cash flows, and you will see what I mean over here if you look at it. Cash paid for acquisition, net acquired cash. There you go. So they got $180 million. Okay, purchase of marketable securities were down. Okay, so year over year, they got rid of those things. And then maturities of marketable securities, also they got back 131 million. So those are the main things you need to know about this company. Now, taking into account all this, I did the intrinsic valuation on Finbox, and so it's funny, but the company is actually based on these values. So I'm going to tell you what my assumptions were for this DCF. I'm saying a 40% growth into next year. This year, we're assuming a 38% growth. I'm saying 40% next year, 30% the year after, 25% the year after that, 15% for the 2 years after that, assuming that growth tapers off, and then 14% tapering off to 10% in the years after as the company matures. Now, realistically speaking, this would be actually a very tamed assumption model. Okay, you know me, I like to do the lower figure first, and then after which we can look at the higher figure. CapEx here at 7% each year. Working capital the same. Depreciation, amortization at about 5%, 5.5. And since this company is not in a profitable phase, it doesn't make any money. Therefore, we use a nominal tax rate of 1% to avoid any rounding errors. Now, the discount rate for this business is slightly higher than usual because it's in a growth phase. And therefore, we use a higher growth discount rate, which is the weighted average cost of capital here. And we go for the maximum, which is usually the normal at 10%. We could go for 10.5, but that would skew the values even further. So if we did go for 10.5, oops, you can see the valuation wouldn't change by a lot, okay? So 10 and 10.5 don't make a huge difference. That leaves us with the intrinsic fair valuation of about $248 in a 10-year growth model, okay? Revenue exit model. So this stock is actually undervalued. 248 is the price, okay? Right here. In fact, where our resistance is, that's where the intrinsic valuation is. So I'm going to leave this here so that we know. Okay, this is the valuation that we did for this business. So yeah, that's all I have to say about DocuSign, to be honest. This business is it's okay for the time being, but I think that in the long run they're going to have headwinds. They will have competition come in, and that's going to be the biggest problem for this business. So I say be very careful trading this, but I think, if you want to play this bounce over here, it might not be a bad idea. I still think that a rotation from Dow Jones into tech is highly possible, but we'll see. We shall see, okay? We'll be looking at this closely today to see what happens. All right, we have about 7 minutes left till the market opens. I'm going to look at a couple things here and get set up here for active trader mode. For people who were late in the stream, we're going to probably do a live trading session very briefly today. And I'll show you what things I'm looking for during market hours. Alright, let's see here. Talk about dying Baba, FSR, Space 25, 1218. Looked like a cup and handle yesterday in 4 hour and possible breakout. Let's see. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Not a perfect cup and handle, but yeah, kind of. I would agree. You need a break above here. You could probably see this on the 1 hour chart. Yep, looks nice on the 1 hour chart. That's a nice find. So the funny thing is, Landon, the company that was mentioned by an insider from the Berkshire Hathaway a confidential purchase, guess what it was? It was actually PayPal. There was rumors, but I don't think that. I mean, there's probably no truth to it. But that's what the report was saying. That it was rumored that Buffett was investing in PayPal. Obviously, we don't have any confirmation. So, but this looks interesting. This looks like a very strong. Look at this pattern here. You can see a very nice pennant here. You guys see that? And a break above this pennant, or a consolidation and then a break, is going to be a violent move up or down. I do agree. I actually like PayPal as a play here, by the way. It's a good find. I did like the space one as well. Those are probably two things that we should watch over here. We'll make this a part of our watch list. And, you know, we can... This was your previous zone here. This has now pretty much become your demand zone. Definitely interesting. Come on, guys. We're at 85 likes. Can we get to 100 likes today? You think we can? You know, this would be a nice little way to kick off the live trading session. Remember, we're going to be doing a 1 hour live trading session today, so don't leave if you want to, you know, if you want to stay for our live trading session today. We're going to do a 1 hour trading session today together, so you guys can see how, you know, we do these things with the Everyday Growth Advisors mentorship course. If I could double like, I would. Chris, what's up, man? What's happening? Yeah, so I see this nice little pennant, and it's bullish too. It's a nice bullish pennant. Kind of like a symmetrical triangle, but not really properly symmetrical. Yeah, I want to say this is a good play to the upside. Beyond has a gap to fill above 120. Haven't looked at Beyond in a second. Oh yeah, you're right. Anybody else looking at anything here for potential plays? Beyond looks interesting for sure. Yeah. Need more sold puts candidates. Right here, dude. Beyond. Look at it. Look at the IVs and see if they make sense. This would be the best sold put candidate. T, need more sold put candidate. Like. Can we get to 100 likes? 4 more likes to get to 100. Come on. All right, let's have a look at what happens as pre-market open here. Market's about to open in exactly 1 minute here, so we'll see if we can get some momentum moves up or down. I will remember that I don't usually trade anything the first 5 minutes. Okay, I'm just sorry. The first 30 minutes I don't trade anything. We'll be watching the market for the most part. Okay, so let's see what happens. That's my alarm right there, which is telling me that the market's open. Okay. So let's go with the VIX here. We'll go with the 10-minute chart, reset that chart. We'll go with TLT here. Let's look at bonds today. We got to watch these today. Bonds have been moving recently. We got to keep these in our crosshair. Gold as well. It's been spiking recently, so let's see what happens there. And then here we are actually going to look at Bitcoin today. Okay. Great. Let's see here. Beyond looking strong today. That's what I see here. Big rally right off the bat here. We'll watch this one. Lots of interesting stuff coming in here. I want to wait for a second wave here with Beyond. If we can get that first wave, second wave, and then we take this to the upside. You know, this second entry here would be above this resistance. So let it rally and then come down to test this level as a support, and then we can take this to the upside to confirm the uptrend. So we'll watch Beyond in 10 minutes today and see what happens there. We have some usual suspects here. With Microsoft looking slightly bearish. It's looking bearish here. NASDAQ looking bearish. Dow Jones looking very bearish here. So if we do actually fall today, you know, you want to be looking at bearish momentum. Once again, VIX, not a bad idea. Okay, not a bad idea at all. All right. To take this up to 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, whatever up here. Play this oversold thing, right? Its actual movement is down, but you can play these pops that you get. Okay. How's Boeing doing? Boeing going 221, gaining momentum. Land us understanding the gaps. Okay, so you can see that there are gaps for Boeing all the time. It's not just, you know, now. Boeing is a very gappy stock to begin with. So for this one specifically, gaps are probably not, you know, a very defining characteristic. But I want to say that this is probably a good time to short a bunch of industrials because of how we've been running on Dow Jones, right? You want to play these in pairs, right? So this and your Caterpillar should be your two key companies that you can think about shorting. But Caterpillar's up today, some volume coming in. This might be a good potential short candidate for today if it's rallying. Boeing with just a regular sell-off here. This is a corrective sell-off. It's not a crazy sell-off here. Beyond Meat here, looking interesting. We'll see if we can catch a position on that a little later. This may be a good momentum play today. Looking at this one, CrowdStrike, also another one that I'm looking at today. Looking at this on the 1 hour chart, it looks like it wants to make a move up to 144. This may be a good day trade. You can see we already got that one wave up, and this is a second wave. I see the consolidation above the resistance here, and I think this might be a good play to take CrowdStrike to the upside here. This resistance being nicely respected here. Can you see this? A very, very clear chart here. So actually, this may be a good play here. You know, I'm gonna start looking for contracts here for CrowdStrike. You know, $140 calls possibly. Remember, do this at your own risk. This is not investment advice. We're basically going through potential setups that I like for the day. Okay. Potentially looking at 140 if we can cross this all-time high. Sorry, the daily high here. Okay. Let me look at the contracts that I can possibly get here. So since it's a Wednesday today, I'm going to avoid playing the weekly contract. I will take the next week expiries, which are trading around $4. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. 1,200 open interest. Implied volatility about 53%. Not bad at all. 140 calls. We have about a $1 strike out. I may be looking to take this up on the break here. Yep. So get ready to take that position if you want to get into this play. $140 calls. I might go for a limit price of about $4.15 or so. The contract's currently trading at $4.08. Remember, we're only going to take this if we can break above this level here, okay? What's the delay? No, I don't. Is there really a delay? I've actually set my stream to ultra low latency, so it shouldn't be that much of a delay. You should be hearing my voice just a couple seconds after I talk, actually. So beyond here, looking great. Still, we'll see if we can get push up there. Boeing still continues to sell off. Caterpillar getting pushed down here. That's good for industrials to rotate out of if we can continue to see that. NASDAQ seeing a push up here. I would like to see that rotation out of industrials into tech temporarily. That would be a good one. We'll continue to watch CrowdStrike here if we can get a push up here and break this high of the day. That's the one I'll be watching. Not to mention, Nvidia might possibly make a run up today as well, because there's earnings being posted today after market close, right? But these are generally pretty expensive to trade, so. Yeah, I don't really like this one that much. Chewy. Oh, Chewy also looking interesting here. A break above this resistance here would send us to the upside. It's been consolidating nicely. You can see that. Nice consolidation above the moving averages here. We have, volume that's decent, not crazy, but if we get a decent break above this resistance, yep, we're actually going for it. This is an interesting setup here. Good volume coming in. I would say Chewy is another great day trade here. Taking a $66 call if we break this high of day over here would be another potential play. Here for this name. These are two potential plays here. Boeing continues to sell off. We'll see Caterpillar sell along with it. If Boeing continues, that's going to put the pressure on the Dow Jones to go further down. And we can see if that happens, then we might see a rotation into NASDAQ temporarily. That's what you're going to look at here today. Remember to smash the like button, guys. And, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit the like button, send a super like, send a super sticker. Those things always make my day. So thank you for being here, taking your time out, and attending the stream with us. I'm going to put a couple of tickers here that we can watch as well. I like my tech on this side. Facebook here, looking great. Decent setups here. I was also looking at a potential play on short Netflix and long Disney. Short Netflix, long Disney for the COVID opening up play. Sorry, yeah, I'm just going to call it COVID opening up play, because if people start going out of their houses, just happened. There we go. Disney with the consolidation too. So, Disney also potentially a good play here. JP Morgan with a gap up, possible bullish continuation. This might be a break here and a continuation, a run. Chewy here looking great. I would say $66 calls here will be intact. CrowdStrike getting rejected here. We might not have to play that one. Maybe we look at Chewy instead. That might be a good play. CHWY. Getting the next week expiries on those $66 calls. $1.80, up 15% today. The IBs are about 53%. And open interest about 900 contracts. That's not bad at all. $66 calls here would be great. We can take a potential play on Chewy here. We need one more like to get to 100. Going here with the slight pullback upward. NASDAQ going, trying to break this here. I think that we'll get rejected once again. And then head back down here. That's what I see. Dow Jones here also looking like it's forming a bearish channel. Yet to be seen though. Might be a chop day, guys. Might be a up down day. How are you guys doing so far? Everything okay? Everybody's glued to their screens, huh? Nobody's talking. I don't even see one message in the chat so far. At least we got 113 of you guys here today. Because the other day we did an impromptu trading session twice. And I think a couple of you missed it. But, you know, just to go through these thought processes with you guys, I think might be a little valuable. What do you guys think? You guys want to see more of these live trading sessions? Damn, not even one person talking? Or is it my stream? Ah, it was my stream. My stream was lagging, sorry guys. Please analyze Tesla on today. Okay, let me see. Tesla's looking great for a bullish play. Someone keep a watch on Chewy and CrowdStrike here. You know, we may get an exuberant push up here. Okay, let's see here. Could be a head and shoulder on Crowd. On which time frame? Oh, you mean a 5-minute time frame? Not really a very good head and shoulder signal, to be honest. What strike expiry for Crowd? 140. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Thanks. Snow moving. Home Depot moving. 100 likes. Thank you very much. Snap breaking out of the pennant. Okay. Tesla's looking bullish, by the way, for whoever was asking. Oh yeah, this is a good. Yeah, this is a great upward play. This was a good play here. Yeah, Snapchat here gonna go bullish. Don't grab it here though. Wait a little bit. You can definitely wait on this one to pull back, test this level as a support, and then take it up from here. Got burnt hard by Chinese EVs. Damn, sorry man. Oh yeah, yes please. You're right. Bouncing from screen to screen. Haha, fun. Haha, yes. Wait. Yes, I like live trading. Good, great. Tesla scalp quick for 8% gain. That's awesome. Good job there, Lennon. Yes, Melissa. I unfortunately I can't take scalps on this stream. It'll be too fast for you guys to follow. Plus the delay in the stream itself would cause just issues. So I have to look for potential day trade setups. That's the issue here. Tesla's not a bad day trade setup though, but it's expensive in my opinion. I don't think many of you would be able to afford it. That's what I see. Let's see. Definitely, yes. 2 times per week. Yes, more. Yes, this is awesome. Great. Yes, very much. I took beyond 137 calls. Nice, up 50%. That's great. That's awesome. So these are the ones I'm watching. So Netflix still looks bearish, by the way. I still maintain my Netflix bearish rating. You know, so VIX getting rejected here once again, going further down. That means we may see potential uptick in SPY and the Dow Jones again. Let's see if NASDAQ can recover here. It's starting to look like a chop day again. You know, if we can consolidate a bit here with Chewy and then make a nice push up on CrowdStrike, these would be 2 great plays. Caterpillar here making a run for it. Congratulations on the Beyond play. Yes, this live is fire dope. I'm glad you guys like it. Yes, of course. Baba 250 puts. Anything interesting? Ah, we have our XLI hit our target. If we wanted to get into those active hedges there. So we have a signal to buy our XLI right now. Baba is absolutely bearish here. Yep, I agree. We're heading down into this zone here. Yep, 250 puts look good for Baba if you want to play those. FYI. For a day trade, this would be great. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to reply to all of you guys. Hold up, let me read everything here. Of course, yes. Caterpillar 170 put for 1120. Should I cut it out? You should cut it out. Chewy is looking great here, guys. I would honestly take Chewy here. I think I might enter this position here. It's holding well. You know, $66 calls looking great. It's $1.81, $1.85. We could play this to the upside for a day trade if you guys want. What do you guys think on Chewy? You're streaming. Wish we could talk. Stream glitching. It's your stream. We are here. You should do Zoom meeting. Yes, we can do swing trades in long-term session. Yes, yes. 0 day to expiry. SPY puts 362. Thank you, sir. Yes. Can you look at Qualcomm for a possible breakout? Goldman Sachs, Snapchat, hot. What would the XI put? Stream is working for me. Yeah, stream is working fine for me as well. I'm not sure if it's not working for you guys, but it's working completely fine for me. XLI plays on here, guys. Have a look at it. It's on the sheet. I already shared the link to it. Here, I'll put the link for the sheet in the chat so you guys can have a look. Here you go. Do not play Baba like right over here. You don't want to play this like right here. Make sure you get the pullback first. And then rejection, and then play this down. Industrials here taking the front seat. I feel like this irrationality is going to go on for a while. By the way, if you're here and you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you smash the like button. That would really help me out. We need like literally 20 more likes to break the all-time high record on this stream. If you guys want to help me out and you want to do something for me, hit the like button, click the thumbs up, because that's what's really going to help more people attend the stream. I'd appreciate it. AMD. Oh, that's another one I've been looking at for a while. Yeah, this is a good one. AMD. AMD on a nice like recovery path here, but we need a break above this resistance here in order to see that to the upside. I don't like the risk reward ratio here for AMD. Beyond good here. Is it good? Did we get a pullback? Nah, not yet. Nope, don't take that yet. Don't take beyond here. No way. You need a pullback, and then you can take it to the upside. Nah, don't take beyond here. Don't chase this. IV is going to be way too high. Zoom 390 puts. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is great. Wait for a push up first, and then take the puts. We want to see the rejection here, and then the puts down to 390-ish. But this play is good. You'll get it too eventually. You just got to be patient. Tupperware. Tupperware breakout here. Interesting. What's happening with Chewy? Did we get an entry? No, we didn't get an entry yet. Tupperware is looking good. Decent volume. How's the long-term trend looking? Oh yeah, this is looking great. Strong uptrend. Interesting. Okay, I like this pattern, Catherine, but the issue here is I feel like the risk-to-reward ratio favors the downside rather than the upside. You know, I think it's made its run. So, you know, I think downside is better to play than the upside here. Puts on Tupperware instead of calls. NASDAQ breaking down here. SPY following suit real quick. We're seeing the sell-off a little bit. The Dow Jones following. This is not really I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. Let's not take anything right just yet. We're not taking anything just yet. Remember, I don't trade anything until 30 minutes until the market opens, okay? And today, I think I would be more inclined to play puts than I would to play calls, okay? None of these setups, they came through. Remember, we were looking at these volume buildups, a breakout. We didn't see the breakout on CrowdStrike, right? We can't play this anymore. This setup is now invalidated, right? We were looking at the breakout here on Chewy and we didn't get the breakout that we wanted. This setup is now invalidated, right? So we gotta wait, okay? This is a great... If I wasn't streaming right now, the only thing I would be doing would be scalping, okay? I would be scalping the heck out of this market, okay? I would be scalping everything that I can. Boeing, I would be scalping Boeing. I would be scalping, you know, the S&P 500. I'll be scalping, you know, a whole bunch of different things, right? Bonds steadily creeping up here. I don't know if you guys see this, but bonds are steadily creeping up here. Risk might be flowing a little, you know, here and there. Chewy bounce on 200 in the 1 minute. Yeah, a whole bunch of moving averages. Bounce on the 52. Give me a second here. Sorry, my phone's blowing up. What's going on with Snapchat? Does it keep running or what? That would have been a decent play. Nah, not really, not yet. Snapchat, like let's see it nicely. You know, this could be considered a fake out here. So let's see what happens here. Remember, if the indexes end up bearish today, somehow, right? Somehow, then it's gonna push everything down around with it. I still say today's gonna be a chop day. We'll see one of these. Big movement down and then a big movement up. Trapping players on both sides until we see proper news. $20 calls. This is a pretty small sweep though, Sarah. I mean, I do see it though. Yeah, this is interesting. The 4-hour chart on PLTR, Palantir, is insane. DL, Apple, GM, Riot, XLF, huh? Snapchat. Should we get into Baba now? Not yet, no. You didn't get a pullback yet, right? You need a pullback. That's what you want. Neo dumping. Ooh, yeah, it is. That's interesting. Volume broke the low of day of yesterday. I kind of want the same thing on Neo here. A pull up before a sell off here again into this demand zone. Crowd strike, possible bounce on the support here. VIX starting to look bullish. That's a pretty bearish movement on SPY. Nasdaq continuing to sell off here. Apple puts being bought for tomorrow expiries. 119 puts. That's a bet on SPY directly is a bearish bet. This is a bearish play on SPY on Apple here. Actually, this is a great play here, guys. Apple puts is a great play. Temporarily for an intraday here. I really like this Apple play since we've gotten rejected a couple of times now. Up here. This might open the room for this 116, 114, 115 level here. Potential downside here. A bounce play. More Apple puts getting bought. You guys want to go Apple puts? I think that might be a good one. And we have the entry for it now. This could be a good entry right here. One wave, you can take this wave down now. Let me look for some contracts. Do a next year expiry. I mean, a next week expiry. Let's say here. We'll do 117s. No, 118 maybe. Let's do 118 puts actually. 118 would be $1.80 for next week expiries. Not too bad at all. 28% IVs. $1.80 per contract. Not too bad, pretty cheap. We could do 118s. Let's take maybe 2 of them as a starter position. I'm gonna do just 2 contracts. I'm not gonna do anything crazy here. The market's been killing me recently, so I'm gonna put it down here. Our target entry price here is 118.60 or 118.70. Our current price gonna be oops. I got filled at $1.81. We'll take Apple all the way to about, I say, 118. We'll do a $1. We'll do a $1 play here. Okay. It's gonna be a day trade for today. We'll put it to the downside and we'll wait for that. We see a nice little cross here as well, so we'll take that to the downside. Play that. The risk to reward opportunity here is not very good, but what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just take a quick scalp. Okay, this is not meant to be a long-term play. This is gonna be a quick scalp, a rush down. All right. If Nasdaq continues to push down here. Yeah, this is going to be a scalp, guys. It's not going to be a long-term play, okay? This is literally day trade, long-term, like a scalp. I'm going to be out of here within the next 5 minutes, okay? We'll touch 118 down here and we're out, all right? Chui gave an entry. Kind of, yeah, I guess so. $187, $5, $6, $5. Set a tight stop loss here on Apple. Let's do a $1.70 stop loss. Stop loss at $1.70. Okay. Very tight stop loss on this scalp here. Okay. This was a great one. Space. We missed this one. Boeing might, Beyond might give us an entry really soon. Neo giving us an entry we might be looking for. Maybe. I want to say maybe. Yeah, I want to take Neo somewhere here. That's what I want to do with Neo. Snap bullish. Yeah, Snap is indeed bullish. Damn, too many things to watch from at the same time. Chewy. You guys want to do Chewy instead? It looks like it might move up, to be honest. Once again, VIX getting rejected here. Caterpillar mooning. What happened? Did the Dow Jones just moon or what? Kind of, not really. Nasdaq really struggling here. I honestly think that we might just end up seeing a chop day again, like yesterday, which is extremely hard to trade. Wow, PG&E. You guys didn't even see that one, huh? PCG up 5% today. Wow. Are we going bullish yet? No. We're still between moving averages here. Nasdaq still wants to push down a little bit. Ah, there we go with Apple here. Nice. Cool. We're up about $20. No, wait a minute. $13. Yeah, Baba never gave us an entry. I'm sad. Baba should have given us an entry. Caterpillar mooning. Is there some kind of news that came out for Caterpillar? Baba's going to give you that entry soon. Look. It's actually going to give you that entry right now. Once you come up to the 256 level, that's when you can start shorting. Remember, our target to exit Apple is going to be somewhere down here, 118.37. Closer to this lower end of this spectrum here is where we're going to exit. That's a day trade. Simple and easy. Just playing momentum, purely. More Baba puts for 240 coming in. Damn. Anders, if you scroll up on this chat, you'll find the link to the spreadsheet. It's really just if you scroll up, you'll see it, man. It's really just there. Space actually paid. We should have taken that one. How's PayPal doing? Yeah, this was the other one we were talking about, remember? The nice little pennon. This is a great play, guys. As a swing trade, this is a great play. Great swing opportunity here. To the upside. It's bullish. I need to get back into the groove of trading. I've lost my touch in the last few weeks and months, and I haven't been able to get my footing back. Any tips on resetting my whole mind? Is there a video on this? Generally, okay, that's a very tough question to answer, but I'm gonna try my best to answer it in the best way possible. So, whenever I lose my mojo, which by the way, I'm working on a document for you guys. It's called How to Get Your Mojo Back, right? You know, whenever you lose your mojo like that, you need to start by, first of all, understanding where you're at in the markets. What's causing your losses? And the best way to do that is to start a trading journal. Reevaluating what your losses were and how you can get better, like, you know, controlling why your losses went a certain way, okay? You need to look at that. It's a very important part of it. Okay. If you don't look at what happened and what went wrong, you will more than likely not know where the psychological barrier was for you. So that's what I like to do. I like to see where were the mistakes that I'm making at. And then you need to start to understand where you're at with the market itself. Majority of the time, what happens is that, you know, we all have our biases, and you need to stay away from the biases that you have. Not staying in Apple for much longer now, guys. I think maybe 1 to 2 minutes more. We'll see how this candle closes. Move your stop loss up into profit. So my stop loss was initially at 170. I'm moving my stop loss to 181 now. The next thing that you want to do, Hyman, is stop looking at charts on the 1 minute time frame like how I'm doing. This is obviously for a scalp, right? We're playing a scalp. That's the reason why I'm looking at 1 minute. But the default time frame that you should use is 15 minutes. And play with the 15 minutes instead. Okay. I think we should get ready to exit Apple here, to be honest. I don't want to... It's been testing this level quite a few times here. I'm going to go ahead and take profits here. Just a quick $20 profit and I'm out. Don't need to, you know... Don't need to... we don't need to build too much of a crazy profit here. Oh, well, a little bit more than $20 now. $25. Okay, that's good for me. I closed it at 194. That's a quick profit there. You know, I want to get into these, the habit of showing you guys why I take these trades and how I do it. So quick little profit on Apple. That's a very small baby profit, and we're just gonna take that out. It was meant to be a scalp downward momentum play anyway. We got the entry that we wanted to get out. As simple as that. Baba is a great play here for a short position once again. I like this play actually. Tesla, let's look. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's a great play to the upside here to 460s. You'd have to do a weekly contract on Tesla though. And the stock's up 3% today. I don't know how I feel about that one. Landon. They're like entering it here, you know what I mean? How are the indices doing? NASDAQ trying to push up here a little bit. SPY struggling at the moving averages. This is absolutely where you don't want to be trading. SPY. Dow Jones looking like a downtrend. Caterpillar once again getting rejected here. Baba puts here, to be honest. What was there was some interesting flow on Baba. There, 240 puts for next month. Looks like a swing play for Baba. Chewy. Yeah, this is a good one. I told you guys. I like this play actually. You know, we could take Chewy, honestly, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this might not be a day trade. It might potentially turn into a swing trade. That's all I'm gonna say. If we take the $66 call on Chewy, it's gonna potentially turn into a swing trade. So be prepared to swing this one into tomorrow. Because I see the volume was high right at the open. Right, like right here, you can see these two volume bars are huge, and then after that, look at what the volumes become. It's completely crap, right? So that's what I generally don't like to see that. I like to see momentum continue to build, but unfortunately not. So Boeing here. I do like Baba. 250 puts maybe. Man, nah, they're kind of. I mean, yeah, but 245s maybe even better for next week expiries. Baba with the 245 puts. I think this is a good play. Baba 245s for 1127 might be a good play here. I might take those. Maybe just one contract. Just for funsies. I'm going to take that one, but it's a high risk play, guys. It's not going to be a official call out here. I typed it in the chat. I got filled at $2.78. I like the 250s as well, but I like the 245s for the risk to reward ratio, and the implied volatility is a bit better. That's why I like it. I can play the momentum down. That's the reason why I want to take the 245s instead. Not necessarily the lower the IV, the better. They're about the same IV, but the reason why I want to take that contract instead of 250 is because I can buy two of these versus one of this for the same price. And if I'm looking for that target zone, and I know that we're going to come down to estimated this zone, then I have a better risk to reward ratio taking this to here instead of taking this to here. This would give me a higher percentage gain in my options contract than this because of the extrinsic value. That will be so you need to understand something. As this contract goes into the money, right now you'll see gamma go like this and then like this, and delta will start to go like this, right? If you play this contract, you're catching the maximum of the gamma push up here. You're capturing this gamma push. If you play this, then you're only catching like just a very small portion of this maximized gamma. Oh man, Chewy. Okay, Chewy volume coming in. If we can get some decent volume here, a break, we'll go for Chewy. CrowdStrike looking good as well. I have a stop loss on Baba right now at $2.40. Nvidia and AMD. That's and Nvidia is expensive. AMD hasn't come to the point where I will trade it yet. Netflix also a short opportunity here. Disney breaking out, but with low volume. Home Depot. Ooh. Home Depot. That's interesting. On the 5 minutes, interesting. I don't like the volume on this one. That's the problem. Momentum's not there. Unfortunately. Nasdaq pushing up for a second time here, but I think it will get rejected again. Earlier we saw it here and I said we'd get rejected. We got rejected. Now second time I think we'll try to go up here and get rejected again. And the same thing with the SPY here. It's going to try and come up here, creep up, and then get rejected down here. With the Dow Jones holding, but I feel like we can still get rejected on the Dow Jones. Oof. Wow. Costco. To the downside or to the upside? I mean, I did see a lot of volume, but we need to play this to the upside. It sucks right now because risk to reward ratio looks more favorable to the downside. Until you wait for the break here. You wait for the break, right? And then you wait for the bounce. So it's still a long way before you can play Costco up here. Isn't Boeing dying, is it? Not really. Is it wise to play Costco puts on after sell? I mean, I would be more opposed to play Costco puts than anything else, to be honest. Costco puts are better than calls at this point, in my opinion. The risk to reward ratio favors the downside. Playing this the upside, you only have a reward of this much potentially. Downside has a bigger reward. Your stop loss can be up here. If we would have held If we would have held Apple, see how we exited at the right time there? You see how we exited Apple at the right time there, guys? That was a great exit there. Just a great scalp. You see what would have happened if you would have held Apple? You would have got that upward push that would have got you stopped out. That's why we exited, because I saw it rejecting this level multiple times. We could potentially take Apple's scalp to the downside again, right after NASDAQ turns bearish again. Over here. We need another wave up. Not yet, though. Baba is still looking great. My Baba position is doing okay. So far, not much of a momentum to play today. This has been a chop day. Very boring. I like these high rate success setup plays, guys. I don't like taking you know, constant plays. You can see in a 10-minute Apple rejecting this resistance at support as a resistance here. And yeah, Apple needs to break past that 252, which, sorry, Baba needs to break past 252, which I think it will. I think it will. I have a tight stop loss in my Baba position at $2, and I've moved it to $2.65. How about Activision, guys? What do you guys think about Activision? No problem, Alex. I'm glad that you made a small win on Chewy. That's good. Oh yeah, Chewy looking great. This is what I was talking about. This is a day trade. Is awesome, solid. I would say honestly, Chewy calls here it's solid to play as a swing trade, in my opinion. I'm gonna take some Chewy calls. Yep. I'm taking some Chewy calls, guys. $66 calls. Let's say entry price $65.40. My entry on Chewy is $2. 2 contracts. We'll do a target at around 68 or so. that's a bit scary there, Jason. Look at where we are with space here on the 15-minute. We're approaching a multiple level resistance here. Can you see this? This is a big supply zone over here. If we break through with a lot of volume, then okay, but I still wouldn't play this here as a bullish play, especially after the stock has run up, right? Baba's still looking great. FYI, guys, I entered Chewy. So this is an active trade now. Aw, man. Did we miss Neo? Damn it. Ah, we did. Wait, it never really gave us an entry though, Landon. It never gave us an entry on Neo, bro. Think about it. We've been watching this for the swing back up, right? Remember? It never gave us the entry. It's just been falling and falling. Here we come down with that Nasdaq push again, guys. What I was talking about. Rejection, push. And SPY's about to do the same thing here with the 50 moving average. Can you see that? Who's liking the stream so far? How do you guys feel about this live stream session? You know, do you find it helpful? Because I feel, you know, and the thing is, this is a bit difficult because majority of you haven't taken the Everyday Growth Advisor mentorship course. There are some people here who haven't, and I know that you probably don't understand the style, why I'm talking about certain things. But, you know, I want you to get an idea of what we go through on these live trade sessions with, you know, the mentorship group that I run. You know, there's a lot of great info here that you can possibly take into your own arsenal, and I want you to be able to learn for free, irregardless, even if you don't want to be a part of the mentorship course. I think that, you know, generally this would be helpful for you guys to understand what is my methodology behind finding these trade setups. You know, as I said many times, this is not about, you know, not about sorry, I completely was reading something else there. This is not about giving you the signals. This is about teaching you what the signals are about. And I think that's much more valuable. Okay. I'm looking at doing this like twice a week now. Eventually, this is going to become a, you know, something that you would have to be a part of the alumni to get access to the live trading sessions. So I want you guys to, you know, have a look at what we do before you even think of it. You know, think of this as a kind of a insight on what you would be experiencing on a daily basis if you're a part of the DJI tribe. So that's what this is about. But if you truly like my style, remember that everybody has a different style. Some people like to make plays where they make thousands of percents, and I like to make plays that I'm a bit more comfortable with. You know, you're gonna have to go with what your comfort is, okay? Chewy's still looking great. Baba's still looking great. Both of our positions are doing okay. Chewy right now, paying for a fat carne asada burrito, guys. I haven't been able to get enough money to buy the Jarritos yet, but we're working towards it, alright? Soon, I'll be able to get my, what's that called? What's the apple flavored soda? Sindral? Is it called Sindral? Something like that? Square is hitting down. Okay, got you. I'll check that out. Let's see. Any live session planned for EGM mentees in the next week? Yes, we'll have one tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll have a live trading session that's private, closed, with the mentees. I'll be posting the link in the EJ course channel, and then I'll also put a message out on Everyday Growth. So tomorrow, watch out for a message like this on the Everyday Growth channel right here. You'll see a message something like this. EJ alumni, please message me if you want the link to the live trading session, and then you can ask me for the trading the live trading link, and then I'll give you the link. Yeah, Sidral, that's what it's called, guys. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Sidral, okay? I love that, man. I miss it so much. That apple flavored soda. Oof, fire. Fire, G. Horchata too, yes, that's true. I like horchata. So, all in all, I would say today was we managed to do a small baby trade. But remember, we're going to get into this, momentum very quickly. And, over time, you're going to understand my methodology, what I look for, what I don't look for. And it will make sense, okay? It'll make sense. When will the EGA's course be open for sign up? So what I want you to guys first to do is go to my my Instagram and follow me there. Okay. Any updates that I will be posting will be through Instagram. Anything relates to the course, and also you should follow this because I put out a lot of great content here. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I think that's the best thing you can do to get updates for the course. I'll put out something like this, where I announce the course and when it's going to happen, where you can go to sign up. So, just stay tuned for the info. I think that the next course will be held sometime in the near future. So stay tuned for more info, and I'll release more stuff as I can. Okay, so just keep your patience with me. Aight. How are our two suspects doing? XLI and XLF today. XLE. XLF doing okay. XLE lagging a little bit. I'm looking to open some shares on a pullback. I haven't got the opportunity yet. Come on, Chewy. You can do this. Come on, Baba. You can do this. Target 170 calls. We're going to roll up to 180. Absolutely. I think I agree with that one. I like that play. Target very strong. Wait, Sarah, I recommend Sarah not to roll up right now. I'd say cash in the 170 1127s, which are in the money. Cash them in, wait for the pullback, right? Wait for the pullback at 166, and then take the 180s for next month. That's what I would do. This got broken out. So I'd say wait here. I would say wait. I would say okay. So look, okay, you're right. So it broke out, right? It broke out, but now you have to be extremely careful. Okay. So here's the classic mistake people make. Okay, so you break out of something, right? But you need the confirmation. Okay. So what do? Do you take this on the break? No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the bounce and then the upside play, right? What if it goes like this and then comes flat down? That could be easily something that happens, okay? QCOM breakout. Oh yeah, QCOM did break out. This is bullish, but then again, once again, lack of volume. I mean, I do see the case for it here, though. I do see it. I like this to the upside. Yep, it looks great. Yeah, this could continue squeezing up, to be honest. in all seriousness. I don't want to take this here though, Vipul. I want to wait for the pullback. If you want to take this, you got to wait for the pullback. I don't like playing this on high IVs like this. I look for good opportunities. I don't look for, you know, chasing opportunities. I don't like those. By the way, the stream's going to be ending in about 15 minutes or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You think we can get to 120 likes? We need 8 more likes, guys. Can you guys smash the like button? The thumbs up. Click it just once, you know? Let's get to 120. We've never gone past 125. It's funny. I don't know why. I'm taking Baba to to 240, 248, 247, somewhere like that. That wasn't an official play here, so I'm gonna be playing that one on my own. It's probably just like my target will be somewhere around here. Remember to manage your risk and set stop losses, guys. Okay, I have stop losses on all the trades right now. Keep like a decent stop loss. For Baba, I have a tight stop loss right now. Chewy is like the opposite of Baba right now. Can you see this? It's like literally consolidating the other way. This is consolidating downwards. This is consolidating upwards. $117 likes. Can we get 3 more likes? Amazon about to go bearish here. Interesting. Amazon for sure about to go bearish here. Chewy popped. Yep, just a little bit. Let's see if we can find momentum here. That'll be a good play. We have Chewy as an official play anyway, so I hope you guys make money with us. Your brokerage only allows limit orders for options. No stop losses? How's that possible? Should we pop? Smash the like button. 118 likes. We need 2 more likes, guys. Man. What's the slow coming in? DraftKings, Apple, Riot. Nah, not really interested. That's actually pretty true. I'm sorry, your name's in Japanese, so I don't even know how to pronounce it. But Robert's right. You know, using limit orders for options are actually the way to go. To be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. I actually prefer limit orders. Target's bullish. Wait for a pullback before you engage the uptrend again. That's what I want to say about Target. Sarah asked me this question earlier. What about Zscaler, guys? Have we been looking at this one? I found this one the last time. Looks like it's coming out of this downtrend. Interesting. Might it could actually technically still be in the downtrend here. So if I put a limit order for Baba at 260 now, they wouldn't just drop my contract. They probably could. Yeah, I mean they definitely could. Ooh, we reached 120 likes. Nice. Thank you guys. You think we'd do 126? Probably not. I don't think so. 125 was the max we got. Oh, damn. Okay. All right then. I guess we just broke the all-time high likes here. Good job, guys. 126 then. Can we go for 130? I don't know if we can. 127. Okay then. 130 would be nice. I don't know. 130 would be a nice little target, honestly. For next time. 128. Two more. We need two more. Baba with the biggest consolidation I've seen in my life here. Square getting rejected. Somebody was talking about this earlier. AMD recovering. Yeah, that's nice. Beyond for a swing. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah, Beyond for a swing looks great, to be honest. It looks great. Space breakout. Did it really again? This stock is up 7% for the day. I recommend you not chasing it, to be honest. This is just my 2 cents. Stop chasing something that's already moved so much. It's just not a good idea. Beyond, this one is a potential swing, but then you need a pullback to get in. It's a good swing, but you need a pullback to get in. That's what I would say. 129 likes. We need literally one more like for 130. Damn. 130. Wait. Oh, 130. There we go. Wow. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, I'm guessing that you guys are enjoying the stream today, so I'm glad that everyone's making money. This is what we do on a daily basis on the Everyday Growth Advisors mentorship program. I can't tell you how many people pay back the courses. I think a lot of people are in this. Who over here in the chat has taken the beginner's course and paid it back with the trades that we took on the course? I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of you who have done that successfully. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys took the course and then paid off the course while you were in the course. How many of you guys did that? And now you're here on the live trading sessions because you want to get back that knowledge and, you know, kind of put everything into play. Yeah, it's quite a few of you. I knew it. That's what I was thinking. Because the course pretty much pays for itself. The stuff that we go through, the live stuff that we put together, everything else. I took it last week, so this week should do the trick. Nice, Ryan. That's dope. Paid back beginners and intermediate course fees plus extra. That is so nice. Wow. I'm amazed. Paid back the course with half a trade. Robert. Damn, son. You sure you used the right risk to reward ratio there? I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. Shri, you as well. And then Ander, you as well. See, I'm very happy that you guys, you know, get such great value for the things that we put out here. Because, to be honest, I think that's what, for me, as a entrepreneur, and, you know, what I want to honestly bring back to you guys is the value, nothing else. I don't want to end up being somebody who charges people like, I don't know, thousands of dollars for something which they can learn. I think the things that we put together and put it as a part of course is just very valuable. So it's a no-brainer. I'm actually inclined to take Caterpillar shorts here, but I'm kind of also a little scared because I got burnt by Caterpillar on, when was it, Monday? We did a live trading session on Monday. I think we tried to trade Caterpillar down. We were seeing this bearish movement and we took it somewhere here. Oh, we took it on the break, huh, guys? I think we took it on the break. And then it ended up making a move up and stopping us out over here. Or no. I don't think it was like that. It was, I think it was here. It was here. Yeah, it was here. Because it was making lower highs. I remember that now. And then it ended up going all the way back up here. It's giving us another opportunity here. Possible rejection. I don't know if I want to revenge trade Caterpillar here. Try and get some of my money back. But I like taking a possible bearish trade here. Let's run up quite a bit today. You know, take this to the downside. Some 173 puts or 174 puts would also do the trick. How's Chewy looking? Chewy's looking great. It's still bullish. It's looking okay. Volume's steadily increasing. Volume's coming in. Yeah, I like this trade. I'm more than likely I'm gonna swing this into tomorrow with Chewy. That's why I put a swing trade here. Apple with the day trade, that was a quick profit of like, I don't know, 20 some dollars. I'm not gonna force anything today. It doesn't seem like a day to force something. Look at how the market's trading today, right? Look at the S&P 500. This is the day trade. It's been a chop so far. Even NASDAQ going for that rejection again. And we're heading into lunch right now. Microsoft calls coming in, Apple calls coming in, Snapchat calls coming in, more Apple, more Snap, Pen. Oh, Baba, not yet, but it's looking like it might give in. Let's see. I'm gonna probably hold Baba into tomorrow as well, more than likely. More than likely, my two open positions right now, Chewy and Baba, will be swings into tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. I would say, let me check, what's the Chewy position at now? Oh, our Chewy position is not even up that much. Set a stop loss for Chewy at like $1 and $1.75 or $1. If you want to go like slightly higher risk, I would go $1.70. That's about a 30%. Yeah, something like a 30. No, wait a minute. Let's see. I want to do like that would be 160. 160 to 170 is where you want to set your stop loss for Chewy. $1.60 to $1.70. Here, I'll type it here. It's up to you, but that's what I would go with. I need to put in an active column here so that we know these are active trades. This is active. This is green. I guess we'll. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Active, and then closed for profit, and then closed for loss. There we go. It's easier this way. And then we'll do, instead of this, we'll do here. So this will be like that. This will be green. Oops. And this will be red. Oh, wait a minute. We need a different color for this one. Yeah, okay, cool. And this will make it just blue so that you guys know the legends for this stuff. Okay, so this is an active trade, so this becomes yellow. Okay, cool. I'm trying to fine tune the sheet a little bit, you know, just make sure that we can get things up and running here so that we have these possible plays here. We haven't got entries on many of these. These are ongoing analyses. Many of these are just waiting. This are just fundamental analyses. Maybe I should move these on a different sheet. Yeah, I'm gonna move these on a different sheet. Active trades, and then we'll do one for oh, space flag long. Yeah, definitely don't enter that right now. And today we did, what was it? DocuSign, right? And for DocuSign, we have, what was the valuation? Does somebody remember? DocuSign was 208. Perfect. All right. So we'll take out these from here so that we don't, oops. We don't have those a part of there. And here we'll just name this spreadsheet intrinsic valuations or fair value estimates. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up the sheet a little bit, guys, because I want to make sure that, you know, we're efficiently doing things here. Okay, this is on watch, so we'll be watching those. XLE, XLF, those will be entries on dips. We'll be watching those as well. All right, we're not going to do too many things here, so I think this is it. So a couple of things here. With Chewy, what I'll be doing is swinging this into tomorrow. If Chewy drops hard and comes down to this level here, the 50 moving average at 64.50 or 65-ish, I'm going to add 2 more contracts and scale in, okay? I'm going to add 2 more contracts and scale in here, all right? With Baba, if I get a push up, okay, at 255, I will scale in 2 more contracts as well, all right? This is the plan here, okay? If not, everything else holds constant. I have a stop loss for Chewy at $1.65. I put it right in between. And for Baba, hold up, let me see what my stop loss is. Oh, I didn't even set my stop loss for Baba. Damn, son. Okay, for Baba, I'm gonna put my stop loss at $2. $2 stop loss for Baba. All right, awesome. That's about it. That leaves everything good and squared away. I thank you guys for attending the live stream. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys on Friday. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live streaming session, honestly. You know, let me know if you want me to do more of these. I can definitely do more of these. Give you guys the insight on, you know, how these things are gonna be going in the future as well. So keep communication open, let me know, and yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Make sure you guys bring your new ticker of the week pick, okay? Take care, and you can get access to this sheet on my Twitter. Remember, go to my Twitter, click on this pin post, you get access to it. I will be having midterms on Friday, so I will probably be free after that. Remember that these live trading sessions are very, how do you say, they are rare, okay? I don't do them very often, and they're, you know, enjoy them while they last, because they're going to become something of a, more of a closed door kind of thing for EGA mentees only. I believe in that kind of a concept because of the fact that you would better understand my methodology based on what I've taught you and not concentrating on us giving signals, okay? I don't want it to become a signal thing, the live trading session. I want it to be an educational thing, okay? So that's the reason why the live trading sessions are going to become eventually closed door. And so with that, I leave you guys. I'll see you on Friday. Peace out, guys. Have a good one and take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.